How was the field tonight?
Best it's ever been.
I mean, we've asked you so much about Carson lately and what he's been able to do in the outfield. Just, I mean, how would you kind of contextualize, especially having seen him really from the start, what he is able to do and how unique his skill set is out in right field?
Special athlete, really confident. He said when you don't have to strike a batter out, it's actually really easy to throw it over the plate. So feels good about it. It's been ridiculous, honestly. It just doesn't happen at this rate. You don't get these opportunities, and then you don't execute perfectly every time the way he has. I also, always hesitant to do this because when you talk about, when PD does something well, given that I sat there, David Adams and Jonathan Jones, two guys in our coaches in our system, our field coordinator and kind of outfield and base running rover, they work so hard with him, speeding up his release. He always had the arm strength, and he really's picked up how quickly he gets rid of the ball, and that turns him to just a different kind of elite. And so I think some guys worked really hard down there. Same with AJ. Those guys worked really hard with AJ down there. And it was a great throw by him. Without those kids on the corners, we don't win that game. Nolan doesn't get to settle in and pitch 6 strong innings for us. That game could have spun wildly different without them playing the outfield so well.
Mike.
Speaking of McLean, I mean, how do you describe that kind of outing where so many guys, reach base in a row there, and then, you look up, there's only 1 run there?
Yeah, a little lucky at the outset. Clearly was not settled today. But the competitor that he is, he didn't let his first 2 innings dictate his next 4. He was really good from then on out. I thought I was going to have to get him potentially in the 5th, and then he got the last out, did a great job in the 6th going out there. We needed those 3 outs. Kind of the strong side of our pen that we've identified was a little thinner today, but Pintaro was great, and Lav was great, and Duarte as well, so really good.
I take it you just didn't want to go to saying a 3rd time in 4 days kind of deal.
I think at the outset, as he builds up volume, 3 out of 4 didn't make a ton of sense for his first back-to-back. Certainly think he's going to be able to do that, and think in his, I think he could have done that. I think he was up for doing that today. Just kind of restrained ourselves from doing that today.
Peter.
Obviously, when Carson was drafted, he immediately started being developed as an outfielder. I'm just kind of interested to know, what was the evaluation on his arm? You said it was always strong. Just what was kind of the evaluation you saw from, I guess, his arm as a pitcher and as an outfielder? Yeah,
I mean, he was throwing 95, 97 off the bump, so you know there's arm strength there. Our scouting group did a tremendous job at pick 19, identifying somebody who just knows how to play baseball and plays it smooth and easy and confidently and doesn't let mistakes bother them, and then has some just outlier skill sets in the way he defends the field right now. It's been a lot of fun.
Nolan, what is your feeling on the mound when you see Carson do that back-to-back in the first?
I mean, that fires me up. I mean, that's saving not only the team runs, but me runs as well. And then AJ doing it later on in the game is just awesome.
You've obviously known Carson longer than anyone here. How have you, even if it's subtle, how have you seen the growth in his game on that side of things?
I mean, he's always been super good out there. Just learning different ballparks, I think, is more challenging than people think. Playing on different parts of the world, how the wind moves, how the sun might affect you. And then just positioning from our coaches as well to get him an opportunity to throw guys out like that.
Andy was talking about how he liked the fact that you didn't really let the first 2 innings affect the rest of your outing. How would you talk and describe how that outing evolved for you over the course of it?
Yeah, I mean, some pretty unlucky hits early from how hard they hit us standpoint. But overall stuff felt pretty good. Was able to had a hard time getting a grip on the ball early in the game. I was able to find it a little bit later, which helped me get through it.
Which throw did you like better?
Probably the second one, even though they both took a run off the board, so that was pretty cool.
Surprised the second guy ran on you after the first one?
No, not really. I just look up and throw the ball. I'm not worried about if they're running or not. I just try and throw it as hard as I can to be able to make him stop or get him out.
What do you think is allowing you to find such a rhythm out there?
I feel like I've always had a good arm and an accurate one at that, so being able to do that and make some cool plays with the glove is pretty cool.
What do you think it does for the team in terms of momentum moving forward with 2 plays like that in a row?
I feel like anytime anyone makes a good play out there to end an inning or to help a pitcher out, it really kind of shifts the momentum in our favor. So being able to keep making good plays as a team and kind of feeding off that to get some runs on the board.
Second throw that got Machado out, that was clocked at 103.9 miles an hour. It's the fastest throw by any fielder this season. Is that a number that maybe surprises you?
I knew I had something around there, but to be able to get someone out with that throw too is pretty cool.
When you make a throw like that, I mean, do you know you just need to be a little bit faster with it, like just based on where the base runner is, or just like what's kind of the difference, I guess, that allows you to get those extra couple of ticks?
I feel like if I'm close, I can just get rid of it quick, and the arm will play enough to be able to throw anyone out. But if I'm a little bit farther, I kind of got to get a little bit more on it.
10 out of 13 now for the team since the trading deadline. Most of them against contenders for the wild card. Any particular pleasure in beating up teams that are in contention?
It's always good to win games, no matter who it's against. So being able to keep this going will be huge for us.
I think you said a month ago after the Dodgers game, it's like especially fun to throw guys out at home. Just how would you maybe describe the feeling, especially doing it twice today?
The first one was pretty cool, but the inning wasn't over yet. So being able to nail him for the third out was pretty special.
Did you make fun of AJ for only getting one?
No, that's pretty good for him.
Who do you have for your skills in the outfield?
I've had plenty of people work with me coming up through the system, even back at Oklahoma State. But a little bit of everyone helped me on my transitions, my reads, and there's still plenty of room to get better too.